College football playoff preview with Aaron Maloney, breaking down semifinal 1 featuring number 1 Alabama versus number 4 Washington in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Only on Arizonasports.com.
Coming up on December 31st, top-ranked Alabama and number 4 Washington will face off in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl for a spot in the national championship game. Kickoff is scheduled for 1 o'clock at the Georgia Dome. You can listen to the game on ESPN Phoenix, 6:20 a.m. The Crimson Tide once again put together a dominant performance this season as they win a perfect 13-0, while the Huskies went 12-1, claiming their first Pac-12 title since 2000. Let's take a look at what this semifinal matchup between the Crimson Tide and Huskies will look like. Alabama's offense versus Washington's defense. The Crimson Tide offense is efficient, averaging 471.3 yards and nearly 41 points per game. Leading this unit is true freshman quarterback Jalen Hurts, as the mobile playmaking QB has thrown for over 2,500 yards and rushed for nearly 900. The other key players to watch for on the Alabama offense are wide receiver and deep threat are Darius Stewart, receiver Calvin Ridley, and running backs Damian Harris and Bo Scarborough. One of the keys to victory for Washington will be to contain Jalen Hurts. The Huskies' defense ranks first in the FBS with 33 takeaways this season, which could be a huge advantage. Hurts has committed 10 turnovers since October 15th and has had 5 multiple turnover games this season. So keep an eye out for safety Budda Baker, as he has racked up 65 tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 interceptions this season. Washington's offense versus Alabama's defense. The UW offense could present a big challenge for Bama's secondary, as the Huskies boast one of the most explosive offenses in the country. They are led by quarterback Jake Browning, as he averages over 250 yards per game and has thrown for 42 touchdowns with just 7 interceptions. But what makes Washington's offense so impressive is their balance. The Huskies rank 31st in the FBS in passing yards and 37th in rushing yards. So keep an eye out for tailback Myles Gaskin and wide receivers John Ross and Dante Pettis. These playmakers will have to get past the Crimson Tide, as Alabama ranks first in the country in total defense. They give up 247.8 yards and only 11.8 points per game. The Bama defense has a dominant trio of pass rushers with Jonathan Allen, Tim Williams, and Ryan Anderson that create tremendous pressure on opposing QBs, leading the SEC with 45 sacks this season. Head coaches Nick Saban versus Chris Petersen. This semifinal features an elite coaching matchup with Alabama's Nick Saban and Washington's Chris Petersen, as both are former Dodd Trophy Coach of the Year winners. ESPN picked this game as the best coaching matchup of the bowl season. It's no secret Alabama has established themselves as the nation's most dominant program, as they are seeking their second straight national championship and the first 15-0 season in college football history. So in order for the Huskies to come out on top, they must limit the big plays, score points, and win the turnover battle. For College Football Playoff Preview, I'm Aaron Maloney on Arizonasports.com.